Welcome back. We're back in the Chef Anthony Test Kitchen this morning with Chef Anthony himself from Pittsburgh High School and culinary arts student Katrina. Thank you for joining us this morning. All right, so this morning we're making a chicken stir fry, and we've got a lot of ingredients laid out here.
Yes, we do. Well, we're doing a chicken stir fry in celebration of our fundraiser at Panda tomorrow, or on Saturday. So I thought it'd be fitting that we did something like this, and it's a lot of fun to do, especially if you have a wok at home that they're just fun. So
what's the benefit to using a wok over like a regular skillet?
the wok heats differently, and as you go up the side of the wok, you can actually pull vegetables and stuff out up to the sides, so it slows down their cooking process.
Okay.
So we're just right now, what I've done is I put about 2 tablespoons of oil into the bottom of my wok, got it nice and hot. I threw my chicken in, so I'm going to season the chicken with a little bit of black pepper and some kosher salt, and we're going to throw some garlic in here just for good measure. And I have it on high, medium, high heat, and I'm just going to continue to let this cook until all my chicken's cooked almost all the way through. So we're going to let it sit for a couple minutes, and Katrina's going to help me get our sauce ready to go. So she's going to add soy sauce and chili flake, water, cornstarch, and rice wine vinegar.
So we're putting the sauce into this jar?
Yes, which has a 1/4 cup of chicken stock into it.
Okay, I was
Using
wondering.
the
I was
jar
like, what
just
is
helps-
that? Yeah.
The chicken stock the jar just helps us to kind of mix it a little bit. So she's getting everything together, and inside of there, the cornstarch and water, of course, is a slurry. It's going to be our thickening agent for this.
And it doesn't matter the order you put this in?
Does not, because it's all just getting mixed together. As long as it all makes it in there, we're in good shape. Now, in honor of you,
No
of course,
pressure.
Tanya, I know how much you like your stuff spicy.
Yes,
so
I do.
I found a really nice Asian chili flake
Oh.
to put in there that has some oil with it. And we're using some fresh jalapenos with their seeds in the vegetable mix, which Martinez this week outdid themselves with their vegetable boxes. So I've got some beautiful carrots, some wonderful peppers, onions, jalapenos,
Well, these
celery.
all came from Martinez?
Yes, everything came from Martinez.
All right, so
the
we got
carrots
the carrots,
we ran through the food
bell
processor,
peppers,
onions, jalapenos.
Oh, that's a lot of jalapenos.
Yes. I know how much you
celery.
like your spice. So, and we've got, like I said, I have it on medium high heat, and I'm letting my chicken cook through. And I just stir it occasionally to make sure. If your food starts sticking inside of your pan, that means that the food's not done cooking. So don't stress over it, and just kind of let everything cook. Because the meat and stuff will release from the pan when it's done cooking.
It's not going to burn?
It will not burn.
Okay.
So if it burns, your pan's way too hot and you have no fat in there whatsoever.
Okay.
So we're just going to kind of move everything around. And we're doing our chicken first because we want some of the flavors from the chicken itself to stay in the pan when we go to do our vegetables. Doesn't that smell great?
That's fun.
So,
I'm
and you
excited
can,
about that.
we're going to use udon noodles today, but you can serve this straight over steamed rice.
So how long does the noodles, they kind of look like they're
They're already cooked.
cooked. So they're just going to go in at the very end.
They're going to go in about halfway through the vegetables, and then we'll put our chicken back in, toss everything together. We'll give a good shake to our sauce mix, and then add it to it, and we'll toss everything and let it thicken up and put it right onto a plate and ready to serve.
So you don't want to cook through vegetables with the chicken, you're going to separate it?
Yes, we're going to separate it because we don't want to overcook our chicken, but we also want to make sure that our chicken's cooked through and not overcrowd everything that's in here. So we're going to here in just a second, we're going to have our chicken out and have all this beautiful sauce or juices that are in the bottom still in here, and everything is going to come together really nicely.
Okay, so we brought a plate out to do that.
Put our chicken on too.
Okay.
And the beauty of this is you can really watch what's going into it. And you can do a 10 or 15 minute meal right here inside of a wok with no worries whatsoever. But you want to make sure that you actually have a good wok. So you don't need a Teflon coated one. The bare metal is actually the best way to go in the way of a wok. Make sure you have nice riveted handles. These handles are actually welded onto the pot, onto the wok so that they don't come off. And there are some that, they have these beautiful wooden handles. Well, the metal still runs through the wooden handle, so that wooden handle still gets hot. But they make some that actually
But not
have
as hot as straight metal.
Correct. They also have some that come out with a handle so that you can actually do a forcible toss with it. Just all depends on what your comfort level is and what you're cooking with.
Well, let's go ahead and go to break. And while we're in break, you're going to be switching out the chicken and the vegetables, and we will finish those up when we come back here in a few minutes after these messages. We'll be right back.